ट्युरिझम डिपार्टमेंटाचे ट्युरिझम मिनिस्ट्रीचे एलिगेशनां खूब जाता स्पेशली शेख होलसाचे सेक्रेटरी आहा जॉन लोबो ताणें तुमचेर एलिगेशनां केल्या हप्ते सोपो कितें एक्झॅक्टली
whatever allegations he has done is of a very serious nature, and these allegations which he has done will not be taken sitting down. Number one. Number two is म्हाका एक प्रश्न पडटा पूर्ण वर्स शेकाचे आशिल्ले. He must have come so many times to me. He must have called me also. But 31st May जेन्ना सगळे शेक बंद जावपाचे आसता त्या टायमार तो उठता आनी स्टेटमेंट दिता. कित्याक दिता हो प्रश्न आता. म्हाका एक प्रश्न पडटा वेदर इलिगॅलिटीज वे देर एंड ती इलिगॅलिटीज करपाक हे कितें करताले कारणामे. वेन डज समबडी थिंक अबाउट करप्शन somebody thinks about corruption when there are illegalities in his own things, and when somebody does illegalities he starts putting these things together and trying to make himself comfortable. If he has done that or he has not done that, I will definitely want to know. समज टुरिझम डिपार्टमेंटाचे कोण ताणें एलिगेशन जे घाल्या और अदर पीपल आनी सोपो कितें सांगला. I have already told my director to lodge a police complaint under Prevention of Corruption Act. Vigilance Department कडे कर, Prevention of Corruption Act, Prevention under Corruption Actaचे अंडर बुक कर आणि ensure that action is immediately taken on the statement given by some stakeholder. आता आणि एक प्रश्न पडटा कोळंगूटचो कित्याक काय म्हणून 340 शेक आसात. हे सदांच सांगतात म्हाका येवन गोंयकार 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 म्हणून. All of you media know roughly 30% of these sheikhs are sublet to Delhiwalas. दिल्लीवाल्यांक शेक हे दितात. वो म्हणना हे म्हणजे शेक ऑपरेटर दितात. And 30% of the sheikhs are being done and dealt by Delhiwalas on the coastal belt. हेच सांगता काळे कोट धवे कोट आणि काळे कोट धवे कोट म्हणटकच म्हाका असेंब्ली याद जाली आणि कोणे तरी म्हणिल्लें ते लिंक काढून समज धरलो जाल्यार परत हांव पयलीं म्हणटालो असो फुनेल एक कडे आणि फुनेलाची लायन एक कडे आणि बटन एक कडे. बटन एकटो दामता फुनेल उलयता. ते तुका समजून घेवपाक जाय बटन खंयचो आणि फुनेल खंयचो तो. कित्याक इतली वर्सां टुरिझम चलता. लास्ट 1 year तुमकां सगळ्यांक युआर अवेअर आय हॅव बीन टायरलेसली वर्किंग ऑन द बीच बाय गोईंग पर्सनली अँड एन्श्युअरिंग दॅट टुरिझम इज रेग्युलेटेड. रेग्युलेटेड म्हणजे कितें लिगल तुमी चलयात वी आर विथ यू. तुम्ही लिगल चलोवचे ना इलिगल चलयतले आणि आम्ही तुमकां सपोर्ट करून सोदतले जावंक शकत ना. ही जी शेक पॉलिसी आशिल्ली विच दे से इज अ रॉंग शेक पॉलिसी इज द शेक पॉलिसी दे हॅड डन इन 2019. आय वॉज नॉट देर. दॅट सेम शेक पॉलिसीन कितें लायन मारिल्ली कितले डिस्टन्स दिल्ले हाज्या पेक्षा चड रिलॅक्सेशन हांवें दिलां आफ्टर टॉकिंग टू द चीफ मिनिस्टर. बट इन स्पायट ऑफ दॅट इफ दे हॅव गॉन अँड वायलेटेड एन ऑफ आवर डिपार्टमेंट हॅज एक्टेड ऑन द वायलेशन्स देन दे आर आन्सरेबल अँड एव्हरीथिंग इज देअर इन ब्लॅक अँड व्हाईट विथ अस. If somebody from our side, which he claims, has been there on SOPA or whatever, then I would request him to please let me know, as he is very vocal, to कोण कितें करता ते, other than making just वाऱ्यान बाण मारपाचे ते फुनेलाचो आणि बटनाचो आणि पॉलिटिकल आसा. I will keep it there. But if it is an issue, we will need to ensure that this issue is acted upon. And we book these cases under Prevention of Corruption Act, and also vigilance will fully inquire into this part. If required, I will put a single judicial person with the help of the chief minister and inquire into the base of this. कित्याक ही नवी शेक पॉलिसी जी येतली तातूंत हांव सारको क्लियर आसा. खंयचोच गोंयकार सोडून भायल्या लोकांक मेळचे ना. हो कोस्ट लायन गोंयकारांचो आणि गोंयकारांकूच वेवसाय मेळपाक जाय जाल्यार शेक समज आसा वॉटर स्पोर्ट्स आसा. आय एम बींग व्हेरी रिपिटेटिव्ह. कोण कितें बाण मारतलो आणि कोण कानान घालतलो घालूं अलॉंग विथ द चीफ मिनिस्टर आय कॅन से दॅट वॉटर स्पोर्ट्स sheikhs are businesses of the Goans, traditional businesses, and they will remain with the Goans only. Model sheikh म्हणजे कितें ह्या लोकांक जेन्ना कळना हांव काय उलोवंक शकना. मॉडेल शेक इज एवरीथिंग विच इज लेजिटिमेट आणि हांकां लेजिटिमेसी नाका जाल्यार हांव कितें करूं. पूण शेक पॉलिसीन हांव पर्सनली सगळ्या बिचाचेर वचून हांचे व्यू पॉयंट्स घेवपाक लायल्या डिपार्टमेंटाक. पूण हांचे व्यू पॉयंट्स घेवन आमकां हे असले इश्यूज येतात दॅट वी वील नॉट टॉलरेट. हॉकर्स जे येतात ह्या हॉकर्सांक आम्हाला कोण दितात तुम्हीच पळयला. हॉकर कशे किचनाचो स्टाफ जाता हे तुम्हीच पळयला. मसाज लावपी मागीर ती कोण तरी व्हिडिओ काडटा लांबणी भोंवता आनी कितें म्हणटात ही दिसा वर्ड दे यूज. द सेम पीपल आर एम्प्लॉयींग दीस पीपल. सो आय एम नॉट मेकिंग एनी चार्ज बट द न्यू पॉलिसी विल बी स्टिच्ड वेल टू एन्श्युअर दॅट नो इलिगॅलिटीज टेक प्लेस. And if I find out that any illegalities are taking place under the new policy, strict action will be taken on those people who violate that policy. Number 1. Number 2, गोंयकाराचेरूच focus जावन these policies will be there. Number 3, जे हे एन्क्रोचमेंट करतात आणि मागीर करूंक सोदतात ताजेर म्हाका दिसना एनीबडी वील बी एबल टू हेल्प this type of people. But as a issue, what he has put on the department on charges and allegations of corruption is a very serious concern to me, because I have been working here for last 1 year to put tourism together. कित्याक आमी फुडले चिंतून करूंक सोदता, कित्याक जे कॉम्पिटिशन येवंक लागला फ्रॉम सिंधुदुर्ग अदर थिंग्स आमकां अजून खबर ना. जेन्ना येतले परत सरकारच्या नांवार बॉब मारतले, सरकारान कांयच करूना, आमकां दवरला. देर आर 2 types of business people. One who is focused on business. Second, who likes to talk at the cost of his business. So we need to know who is where. And taja khatir, when this type of issues are there, it is a very serious concern for me to ensure that it is addressed rightfully and nipped in the bud. So ताणे जे सांगला दिताले पॅकेट दिताले, इलिगल आसा म्हूण दिवंक शकता आनी लिगल आसा म्हूण समज दिता जाल्यार कोणाक दिताले, आनी इलिगल आसतनाय कोणाक दिताले, हे ताणे इन्फॉर्मेशन आमकां कॉपरेट करून दिवचें. आय विल एश्युअर हिम that 100% action is taken. पूण तुमकां म्हणिल्ल्या प्रमाणे एक वालो जो कोळंगुटेच, सगळे कोळंगुटेच कित्याक बॉयल डावन जाता हो प्रश्न पडटा, की सावथाक बी कितें आसा जाल्यार सावथाचे वचून कोण उलयना. 340 शेकाच्या बद्दल अशें कोणाक त्रास जाता. Media has already highlighted in the past how sheikhs have been subletted, and we also have record. But we were taking it easy so that the year goes well for everybody since they have come out of COVID. But this year, this policy with the stakeholders we will design, but ensure that is enacted in toto, and any violations will lead to very important actions on violations of this. कित्याक दोन्ही जावंक शकना. जो इलिगल करता तो पैसे दिता, जो लिगल करता आनी पैसे कित्याक दिवंक जाय. आता इलिगल करून पैसे दिता आनी मागीर 31 मे जेन्ना सिजन सोंपता तेन्ना उलयता. हो 10 दीस पयलीं मेळ्ळा मरे म्हाका, हो 10 दीस पयलीं मेळून गेला. So he had come in between when the taxi people were called. He also had come in. What this I don't know, but he was there. So I welcomed him. There is no issue of anybody participating in the meeting as long as the taxi fellows did not have issues. To ayello, Cruise ayello. So I also spotted to them, but they dogu jण जरी stakeholders asle, they are not related to the taxi trade, but they are welcome. They बसले meeting. So issue कितें political का issue आनी कितें तो म्हाका खबर ना. But I would request Mr. to cooperate and tell and give the details to the people, to the police, and under Prevention of Corruption Act, these cases will be booked and action will be taken, including if required a judicial inquiry into the whole affair. It's a serious affair of allegations of paying some bribe to somebody in some location. ती खंय वता कोणाक दिता हे आमकां कळपाची गरज आसा. हाजेर एक्शन जातलें 100%.
आनी एक म्हणटा तो तुमच्या नदरेक म्हणटा तर कितले पडले तांकां विचारलें आमी, मंत्री कित्याक सांगूंक ना. तो म्हणटा आपल्या मंत्रीच्या नदरेक खूब पडला.
म्हज्या कडेन एक उलोवप आनी मिडिया कडेन दुसरें उलोवप हें म्हाका खबर ना. शेक ओनर्स एसोसिएशन्स हॅव पूट लॉट ऑफ लेटर्स where the president has cited what the issues are and what help they want, which we have kept it with the policy people for the new policy to be made. The EC Empowered Committee and for Policy, which is headed by the Secretary Tourism, will be inviting these people and taking their inputs also while making the Sheikh policy. I have not received anything from this man. 8 days पयलीं म्हाका मेळ्ळा मरे तो. Question is not what he met, he told, he didn't tell. Question is why didn't he tell for the last whole year, but he's telling on the 31st of May. दुसरें वायलेशन जे समज ताणें केलां आनी एनवायरमेंटान सील केला, the language which has been using, which media brothers told me, कितें तरी करतलो आनी दवरतलो. आय थिंक दीस समथींग दे हॅव टू नो की गोंयकाराच्या नांवार खंयचे तबले वाजचे ना. एनवायरमेंट समज तुका कन्सेंट करपा जाय आनी 200 शेकांनी केलां आनी 160 शेकांनी काय 116 शेकांनी करून आनी एनवायरमेंटान तुमकां टायम दिवन तुमी करूंक पावले ना जाल्यारूय एनवायरमेंट आनी टुरिजमाक ब्लेम येता. सो इश्यू इज who is talking and why he is talking and when he is talking is a question. But for me, the allegations I have taken very seriously. I have told my director already to lodge and already logical as complaint. That complaintaचेर आमी प्रिव्हेंशन ऑफ करप्शन एक्टाच्या अंडर एक्शन घेतले. प्लस ज्युडिशियल जाला ती इन्क्वायरी बसून तांकां ती पूर्ण तरेन कितें जालां तें म्हाका जाय. कित्याक बिफोर द न्यू शेक पॉलिसी कम्स आय नीड टू करेक्ट इफ थिंग्स आर गोईंग रॉंग. बिकॉज ऑलवेज लास्ट 1 year टॅक्सी वा भावानी पयर सांगला डिस्कशनाचे इश्यूज कितेंय जावं. But I think after 5 years or 7 years or 8 years, I was the first fellow to call them, sit with them and talk to them. This is what they have voiced. The decision तांचे कितें आसतलें is different, but talking to everybody has been something what I have been doing. And थंय तूं उलयना आनी हांगा येवन मागीर उलयता आनी कोण उलोवंक लायता द बटन आनी फुनेल. द बटन एंड फुनेल स्टोरी will continue. ती आन्सर एप्रोप्रिएटली टायमार मेळटलो.
बट
Yeah.
रिफरिंग टू बटन एंड फुनेल
ह्या हप्त्याचे प्रॉब्लेम चडशे कालांगुटसानूच कित्याक जाता ते?
म्हजो तोच प्रश्न आसा की हे सगळे इश्यू जे आसा कंप्लेन्स कालांगूतूच कित्याक येता काय म्हणून फाटी अशीच कंप्लेन कालांगूतूच आयिल्ली.
होय.
सो वॉट इज देर इन दीस पीपल ऑफ हू आर वॉयसिंग आणि ते मिडिया कडल्यान कित्याक करता? वाय आर दे नॉट टॉकिंग टू अस?
ते दिसताले
I have been on the beach. I have personally gone on the beach. I have personally seen the coastline. सगळें केलां जाल्यार प्रश्न येना की म्हाका कोण कितें कानान घालतलो. इलिगॅलिटी म्हाका तोंडार दिश्टी पडल्या ते करेक्ट करपाक लायल्या ते हांवेंच सांगलें दुसरें सांगपाची गरज ना. पूण इलिगॅलिटी काडटा म्हणून कोण आपूण हें करता जाल्यार वी नीड टू एक्चुअली सी वेन वी स्टीच द न्यू पॉलिसी. बट एक्झिस्टींग इश्यूज जे आसा वील बी टेकन व्हेरी सिरियसली.
बटन एंड फुनेल कालांगुटच्यान ना.
पुण्याला कालांगुच्यात वाजले न्ही बटन खंयचो आसता.
ओके.
आज ओमान एराच्या इनोव्हेशनाक आयिल्लो आणि इट्स अ गुड स्टेप इन टर्म्स ऑफ प्रमोटिंग टुरिझम फॉर गोवा. Oman Air has airlines plays a good space to play in terms of connectivity, and we realize the challenge to connect good tourists. When we talk about quality tourists, when we talk, it's not the charters, but we need to talk about airlines which connects to the destinations. Emerging markets, we talk about UAE or other markets, and they are connecting themselves to these markets, which Goa also futuristically is looking for the same. We have Dabolim and we have Mapa. And I think it's for Oman to look at utilizing both the airports the best of its capabilities, increasing the number of flights and trying to ensure that we are able to set an example in terms of Goa as a tourist destination when we are talking about moving from sun, sand and sea to the hinterlands and the ecosystem which we are trying to create. I think Oman Air will have a role to play. Party ATM गेल्ले तेन्ना Oman, Gulf, Emirates, a lot of people when we are talking, there are certain issues which we need to also clear at the center, which we are already talking to the Chief Minister. Simultaneously with these offices opening up, and I'm by Sangeeta Shetty, who has been in the line for a number of years. I think she's quite a thing where she's got a good experience. And women leading the office again gives a good sign of women empowerment in the right direction. आम्ही देहरादून पयर गेले जाल्यार we had a Goan lady pilot. Today we have a Goan lady pilot piloting the Oman Airlines of this office. आणि हे गोयचे ऑफिस त्यांनी आज ओपन केला आमी तांकां अभिनंदन करता. आय होप दॅट द टुरिझम डिपार्टमेंट वी आर देअर टू सपोर्ट देम, बट आय होप दे विल बी एबल टू have the growth path defined by taking all the stakeholders in confidence. We have charter operators, we have other tourism or tourist operators, and they working closely in tandem will be there to facilitate whatever issues they have to work and make Goa a better preferred destination, not only for the sun, sand and sea, but everything what a tourist wants post-COVID as an experience when he goes and travels. Thank you.